Thanks for joining into the SEN show on the SCHMOEDOWN Entertainment Network, produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi friends, welcome back to SEN Live on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Why is it a beautiful Tuesday morning? Well, don't you worry, I'm about to reveal all. Y'all know when I sit in this seat, I love to torture anybody around me, and today is gonna be no different. But before I tell you about that, sitting next to me, that's all you do? That's now you don't speak, you don't.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you dropped out for a bit there, Rox.
It was just the
I'm
music
not.
there. Oh, you're frozen.
Why am I frozen?
No.
You're standing frozen in the life you've chosen.
What? You can hear me, but you can't see me.
Yeah, you're just like this.
We can see your
What?
frozen face. I'm so sorry.
Why is that happening?
Oh, man.
Real quick, leave the call and come back.
I'm so sad about this, though. Brett, very quick. You're hosting the show. Do your thing. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
here we go. Also, you're lucked out. How you doing today, Malcolm?
There you go. I'm good. How are everybody good? Roxy, you good?
I don't know. I feel like I'm always good. Never one time prior to Skype was I a frozen Muppet.
Yeah.
And now I am. I don't know because you guys are giving me no facial response. Can you see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Yes, you're totally fine.
For you guys, because he was frozen for me.
All right, yeah. I got dropped a little bit there too. It's
Okay.
gonna be a day, apparently.
Guess what? This show is off to a great start. Yeah. Also, the people in the chat are saying there's no audio. Yeah. So that's a good one too. Malcolm, you let us know when they can see and hear us. And until then, I'm just gonna pretend like they can do.
Sound is back.
Both.
Okay.
There we go.
Skype's dropping in and out.
All right.
Okay.
So
well,
here's what I make of that. Hi friends. I think it's a Brett, how do you say take two? Is that
yes?
Yeah, take two. So with the clappers, welcome back to SEN Live. That's Alex, that's Brett. We can hear Malcolm, and that is what's going on. So this is okay, and all of these tech issues are okay, because what we have today is going to be one of the best SEN episodes that has ever hit the screen. And I'm going to tell you guys why right now. So here's what happened last night. And after this, Brett might want to decide to stop partaking in any kind of extra terrestrial activities. That's what I'm going to call them. Because this is what happened. I, like a good collaboration partner, reached out to Brett last night and I said, listen, Winston's going to be a little late to the show. He's doing this thing with his lady and he's not going to be here on time. And I didn't know Alex was going to be on the show because he's not on the emails and I'm a very literal person, but he is here. But so I reached out to Brett and I said, Brett, what do you want to do for tomorrow? You know, like we could plan something together. We could do a duo thing. We could do a joint rap. There's just a lot of stuff that we could do, Brett. And what Brett said back to me was, I trust you. You plan the show. To which I said back to him, I feel like those are really dangerous words. I wouldn't put that in my hands. You know, you might end up in a lot of trouble. You might end up really screwed here, Brett. And he wrote back to me, do your worst. So today is called Do Your Worst. And this is how it goes. After our $300 mark, every $100, I'm going to do my worst to Brett and see how that goes.
Oh, wow.
Make him do a lot of different things on the show today. This is really Brett's day. Some might call this a celebration of Brett's life.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome, Brett. So I'm ridiculously excited for it. I don't even want to spoil any of the things I have planned for him. I've taken some of the things that we had from the World Girls prank war this week that went disastrously well, and I've tweaked them to make them worse, and we'll be asking Brett to do those things. If Brett is unwilling to do anything, he has to look in the camera and hit his hand and say, Brett's been a bad boy.
Oh.
So, if he won't play along, then he's been a bad boy. And that is where we're at right now. How are we feeling with the video and the audio now? Are we fully back? Are we synced up? Are we ready to go or what?
Everything seems like it has come back together.
Look at that.
Look, guys, it always works out in the end, especially when Brett lets us fuck with it.
Hey, Ambien, I tell you what, sometimes you're just out of it when you're I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I'm sleepy.
What do you think the word is that I'm trying to say when I say extraterrestrial, but that's clearly not it? What is the word for those
extracurricular?
Extracurricular. Well, Ambien could be from outer space. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely ate some. I got to stop. I do it occasionally when I just really want to sleep. And I got to stop doing it because I always wake up to my wife going, so did you eat a vinegar chip and peanut butter jelly sandwich last night? I'm like, why do you say that? She's like, because there's vinegar and peanut butter and jelly all over the counter. I'm like, could have been me, I guess.
That sounds disgusting. But also, I kind of get where your Ambien brain went, because vinegar just sounds like it fits with anything when you're on cloud nine.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like a peanut butter, but worse, but healthier for you.
Yeah, but you've got like salt and sweet goes together a little bit. It was a weird combination, I'll admit, but I always leave a trail of vinegar chip crumbs when I have my. So thankfully I don't go out driving or anything like that, but I'm definitely an Ambien eater, and that's probably not something I should be doing much because I need to not eat at middle of the night anymore.
What are you pounding right now? Your stomach?
Big old belly.
Was drum roll on the belly?
Oh yeah, that's a good sound. That's a good one.
Really good. It was really nice. So guys, that means you guys got to get in your support. Get it in early, because once we hit that $300 mark, every $100, Brett is going to do something that's going to make him wish he was on Ambien.
Wait, Brett, is salt and vinegar your flavor of choice?
For chips, it's between that and, you're not going to believe this, I do not like pickles, but I love the Kettle brand pickle chips. Huh. I love the flavor of the pickle, the consistency of a pickle. Ugh, no thank you. But the chips, I love.
Does your wife?
Those are also my favorite.
100%
my favorite.
You like cheddar?
Stop. Are we learning something about Malcolm?
Yes.
Oh shit!
What was it? You like the pickle chips?
I love the pickle chips. I love them. The exact ones that Brett is talking about. They're my
Kettle's
fave.
Killing it with the different flavors lately. They're putting out new. They got ranch. They've got they're the go-to, and I think they're healthy. They're not healthy, but it says they're baked and on there, so I assume that's healthier or something.
Brett, this is not a sexual question. It just sounds like it. Does your wife like pickles?
Yes, she actually does. She likes pickles, and but she is the only one in my family. My kids also don't like pickles, but they like pickled chips.
Do you like olives?
I love all olives, but no one else likes black olives, which I put on pizza. So if you want to start a different thing other than pineapple, I love black olives on pizza.
This is like a whole a test. They say that in couples, one person's supposed to like pickles, and the other person's supposed to not like pickles, and one person's supposed to like olives, the other person's not supposed to like olives, and that's a good test of. I don't actually fucking know what, because I'm very single, but a good test is something that means that you're supposed to be good partners. Good job, Brett.
I love it. We did it.
What do you guys think about Malcolm? You think that he's married? You think he's in a relationship? We just don't know.
I think he's probably in a relationship, if anything. I want to bet on that. I don't know. He seems kind of young for to be married. I don't know. He kind of hinted at he kind of hinted at his age yesterday.
What did he hint? What did he say?
He said his older brother had NSYNC posters.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
The lore is growing.
Yeah. He also said I'm skipping chem to do this, which was I think a big.
I just am checking in with you guys on something also. When you're running the Skype app, does it cause your entire computer to blink like as if you're having an epileptic seizure?
Does it every now and then, yeah.
Non-stop, it's blinking at me, and it's making my anxiety wolf. Just curious if that is happening to any of you guys.
I'm not experiencing this.
Not as often as yours, Rox, but it does it every now and then.
No, I'm stoked about it. I was just hoping that you guys could all commiserate, but you can't. And so now I feel special and unique and individual, and I'm very happy about that.
It just went right now.
I want to record this for you guys so you can see the kind of agony that I am facing right now. Like, this is brutal. I mean, it's every 2 fucking seconds. Whoa! I know I'm supposed to be doing my job right now, but this is so much more important. Lightning strike 5,000 times.
Yeah, it's great content.
Yeah,
the audience will love it. For the audio listeners,
I'm a little confused about though. Don't y'all want to see Brett make an ass of himself? Just wondering, because where do the schmobots be at? As you guys,
yesterday we had problems with Streamlabs, and today they're all fixed. So you can use your PayPal to get your Streamlabs and schmobots in.
What happened yesterday?
There was something wrong with PayPal. Users couldn't PayPal their money in, their donations in. So they had to use credit cards, but we had now fixed the problem.
So no excuses, play like a champion is what I'm hearing from you, Alex?
Pretty much.
So I was just wondering if that's what you were getting at. I tried to record my screen and I just recorded my foot. So
don't put that one out there.
No, it's this other one. I will be texting this to you guys. This is a true beautiful nightmare that's taking place while you guys are getting your schmobots in and causing Brett to do things that will make me just the happiest person on the planet and help with every fiber of my being. Let's hear what's going on in the world of entertainment news. Although I don't know that this first story is going to be a good one, Alex.
Yeah, it's a very sad one because sad news for Los Angeles, at least. ArcLight and Pacific theaters will not be reopening when restrictions lift in the county. The ArcLight Hollywood, the home of the famous Cinerama Dome, and Pacific Theaters at the Grove are amongst the many locations that will not host theatergoers, as the parent company Decurion Corporation issued a statement saying this was not the outcome anyone wanted, but despite a huge effort that exhausted all potential options, the company does not have a viable way forward. Roxy, what do you think about the decision not to reopen, and do you have any memorable experiences at the ArcLight?
Can I ask you to say who you said it was a bad experience for again, Alex? I don't know that you wrote it down. You just said this is a bad experience for that.
I heard it.
Did I? Oh, boy.
What did he say?
Los Angelians, I think.
The Los Angelians. Okay, yeah.
The Angelinos? It's so good.
That makes more sense.
I think that this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's what I think about this. I think that this effing sucks. Here's what I also think though. Lenny Kravitz taught us well, baby, it ain't over till it's over. And we just don't know what's going on here fully yet. What we know is that they can't seem to pay their rent because we are in a global pandemic and things are not looking well for Pacific theaters, including ArcLight Cinemas. But what does that look like? Is there going to be some major angel investor who's going to come in and swoop in and save the day, and the Cinerama Dome is going to be saved and we're all going to be able to continue to see movies there? Maybe. Is this some kind of, which I'm hearing, I've heard rumblings about, is this some kind of negotiation tactic that's going on here, possibly? I don't think so, but maybe. Also, we heard from the Caruso Group, which that doesn't help with the Cinerama Dome, but that they are the ones who own both the Grove and that place in Glendale that's too far for me ever to drive to. And they said there's no world in which we don't have theaters on our properties. So even if it goes under different ownership and management, there's still going to be these theaters. So while it is sad and while it is frustrating and while this global pandemic can officially fuck itself in the bum, and not in a positive way, you know, like in a no lubrication, ow, this hurts first time kind of way, I do feel really bad for them, but I don't know that this will be the case always.
Yes.
Brett, how are you feeling about this? I am possibly seeing that Winston's joined us, but I don't know yet. So if he is here, then you guys will let me know.
I love your description. I love your varying degrees of in the butt, so you can clarify that for people. You didn't want them to think that this was a good butt experience.
Well, no, some people have really great experiences.
It makes sense that you clarified that.
Bam, no thank you, ma'am situation.
I would say, if anything, like I don't want to see the Cinerama Dome like turned into a Pizza Hut or something. Like I feel like, wouldn't somebody want to buy that and at least keep it a theater? Maybe if it's not under the ArcLight Pacific, thing. I mean, that's such a cool, iconic looking building, and they've done so many fun things with it, in the past, with like Spider-Man crawling down it and Godzilla poking out, and that it would be sad if that just completely went away. And again, what you said, it's not over till it's over. We've heard these announcements, and somebody swoops in there and maybe saves the day. So I'm hoping somebody swoops in and saves the day with these, because especially the Cinerama Dome. I can't remember what I saw there because I was younger and I was doing extracurricular activities during whatever I saw. But I do have memories of going there. I may have seen
extraterrestrial.
I think I saw Wizard of Oz, like like how many 60, 70, 80th anniversary of it there, or I could be wrong.
Not the original release.
No, I wasn't at the original. Roca was the only one that caught that.
Oh, it was just John. Just John.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, now I think I can. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I cannot because my whole screen is completely white. So I had to wait till you show up on the YouTube, but I saw your name pop in and everybody's saying Winston. So I have to say I'm under full acknowledgement and belief that Winston Marshall is with us, especially because I just heard his voice, which would make me think that he is here for sure.
No, okay, word. I was very confused when I came into, though, because it was definitely like, so I don't want to do it in the butt. And I was like, okay, I didn't know that that's what the topic was today.
Well, obviously we were talking about movies, Winston, because in movies, and not even that kind of movie, other do it in the butt kind of movies, that is what we are speaking about. There's a beautiful glow to your screen today. How was your morning? I know you can't say anything too much, but how did it go?
It was fine. I mean, I don't mind sharing. It's not.
Okay, great.
It's not.
Although your audio is a little trash right now.
Yeah, before you do, let's change your microphone settings if you could. Yeah. So everybody can enjoy your story.
I have a bone to pick with the people.
Because I'm gonna better or worse?
Not different.
Not different. Okay, what if I do
this? Is that
better? Yep.
A little bit.
Okay. Got it. All right, cool.
James McDonald donated $20. Hello, all love the show. Roxy killing it today. Excited to see Brett embarrass himself unlike usual. Also, does the Schmo boss have other accents? Maybe we can head to Boston or the Outback. Malcolm, good luck on passing your driving permit exam. Morsko has donated $20. Is this on? Are we live? I watched the prank show. I'm afraid for Brett.
Oh. That's from Morse Code Z. He said, is this on? Are we live? I watched the prank show. I'm afraid for Brett.
Guys, now they're starting to stroll in, which we need to do because we are still officially a ways away from Brett doing some do your worst shit. And trust me, you want to see that. Let's get there. Let's get there quickly so that we can start getting to some ridiculous things in which we make Brett look so silly.
I'm afraid now, too.
Good.
Be afraid. I guess is what she's saying. Be very afraid.
I feel that from you, Brett. I feel that energy, and I will match your energy with an epileptic fit right now with my fucking computer. Oh.
Jesus. I mean, that's part of the reason why you're getting trash audio and stuff from me is because normally I'm at home. I'm over at Kristen's right now because before we got the schedule of when SEN was happening, we had already booked to see an apartment. We're on a hunt because we're moving in together, and so that's where I was coming from. The place was fine. It wasn't like blow your mind, like, oh my God, this is amazing, but it was fine. But it's the beginning of like a long search. We saw another one on Sunday that was one of those super buildings, but like, the funny thing about the super buildings, they're trying to be real fancy and they hit you with the gym, which is better than like the 24 or the LA Fitness, like the mega ones, like inside your own apartment, which is cool. And the pool is ridiculous. And the lounge, they have a movie theater, all this crazy shit. And you get to the apartments and them shits make no goddamn sense. They're tiny as shit. There's like a giant fucking cement pillar in the middle. It's like, this is stupid. Like, who the fuck built this dumbass place? So it's definitely a Goldilocks situation where we're going to have to try a bunch of different beds until we find the one that fits.
It's about figuring out what are your necessities, like the things that you can't live without, and then like compromising on so many of the other things. Like if your things are parking spot, central air, and a dishwasher, then that means that you don't get a washer dryer, you don't get a large place, and you don't get a yard or whatever. Like there's just in LA, you don't find a place where all the things you want are all the things you got.
Unless you pay all the fucking money. And the funny thing is, with that crazy fancy building, it had all the things, but then like, again, the apartments were trash and it was expensive. So it was kind of like, so sure, it had a washer dryer and central air and the, dishwasher and all that stuff. But then like the rooms were, I don't know, the size of, I would say, Roxy, the size of the bathroom in your old apartment. Like one of the bedrooms was that big. I'm serious. It was a 2-bed, 2-bath, and I was like, well, this is the guest room. And I was like, why is this smaller than somebody's bathroom? This is stupid.
Damn.
So yeah. So I'm on, the reason why you're getting the trash, this is my old laptop, and since I knew, because I have a desktop at home, so since
how are you making your background like blurred out like that?
Because Skype let me.
Ooh.
Oh, I want to do that. Talk me through it. That's fine. I did a white background. Nothing to blur.
Yeah, I know, right? If you put your little mouse over the little camera icon and you can see your face, choose what camera. You can also choose blur my background.
Choose background effect. Blur.
Not blurred. You can't blur your background. You can only blur it.
I did it. You guys see it?
I mean,
I think it works.
It's so blurry.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
It's so blurry.
Nothing too blurry.
Trolling me already, Malcolm. You don't know me like that, Malcolm. Your brother likes NSYNC. He wasn't even a Backstreet Boys dude. What's up, Malcolm? All right, let's move forward. Winston, we were talking about what's happening here with the Pacific theaters and obviously the closure of the ArcLight. How are you feeling about all this? Do you think that this is going to stick? And what would that mean for your movie-going experiences in Los Angeles?
I have since moved on from ArcLight because it's just expensive. Mm-hmm. So I have AMC A-List. But that doesn't mean that there weren't times where, like, if something big was coming out, I wouldn't fork over the extra dollars to go to the Dome, because there's something very different about watching it in the Dome than anywhere else. So that really bums me out. But it's actually not the one that got me concerned. It was Kristen brought this up when we were talking about it, and I actually thought it was the bigger thing. I have no idea what the fuck this is going to do to the Grove, because a mall like that with no movie theater, like, it is going to drastically affect all those restaurants and everything else. And
what I just talked about, Winston, sorry to interrupt you, was that Caruso brothers said that there's no situation in which they don't have a movie theater there. So, regardless of who is the owner, that they both of their properties, the Grove and what the fuck is the other one, the
Americana.
Americana.
that those will both have movie theaters for sure, because that's what they're the center focus. But who knows who would own it?
No, they are. No, they 1,000% are. So if that's the case, then great. Then they'll solve that out. Whether they bring it, AMC comes and buys the locations or something else, though they're hurting for money anyway. Out here giving bonuses to CEOs while they can't pay their employees, but that's a whole other conversation for another day. If that's the case, if those are already then thought of and taken care of, then I would say then I'm going to definitely miss the ArcLight. I went to a number of MCU movies in both the Pasadena and the Hollywood locations, just because I used to work at the Apple Store in Pasadena. And so it's gonna suck, man. It's 1,000% gonna suck. I mean, if it's on par with how I felt, probably more so than Amoeba losing its building. I know that they have a new spot. That was like an iconic place to go. You know what I mean? And so to lose another thing like this, I think there's a difference between like maybe traditions evolving or society evolving. It's a whole other thing to lose like historical staples. And that's really what the ArcLight was. So I hope somebody comes in and saves the day, but it sounds like probably not.
Yeah, it is strange that we're kind of living through this time. Brett, a little different for you because you already have children, but Alex, Winston, myself, and who knows how old Malcolm is. If we ever choose to have kids one day, we're kind of living through the time right now in which we're going to be those people who walk by and say, you know what used to be in this building? You know what used to be here? A lot of the shit, COVID is, I mean, it has our favorite restaurants closed. Our favorite movie theaters closed. We'll see what happens with the museums and the parks and all of the places that are struggling right now. It's definitely going to be not the last of all of the closures. I know back home in Boston, I just keep getting these lists every week. This place closed, this landmark closed, this historical closed. Everything just is effing closing because nobody can survive a year of not making any money and just shelling it all out.
Well, I think that shows two things. I mean, the first, which is sad, is just the idea that COVID didn't just potentially injure or kill people. Like you said, it killed like massive staples of society in that regard. So, like you said, these restaurants you're used to going to with your friends. Like I was grateful that a bar that we used to go to all the time after dodgeball, when we're all my friend group is vaccinated now. And we're past the 2-week marker. And so we decided to go to brunch to visit our favorite bartender, which we were so excited. She got promoted to GM, which is amazing. But like we got to go to an old hang and just like pretend like life was normal for a little bit, which was so cool. But it killed like all of these businesses, you know what I'm saying? And it's just devastating. Because you would want to come out of this hoping it's like, okay, well, maybe we can go back to normal, but there's a certain part of the city, even though we've all been outside since then, that it feels like you're walking into a wasteland almost, just to see the number of places that don't exist anymore, and then having to figure out what's the new steps to take going from there. So,
yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's really tough.
I started to watch a movie last night, and then I just couldn't because I was really sad because ArcLight Hollywood was my favorite theater to go to after I moved to Burbank. I would always constantly go there. I remember the first movie I saw at the Cinerama Dome was Wonder Woman, and that just the vibe in the Cinerama Dome was incredible. Like I love that theater because like you can hear, like for better or for worse, you can hear from the very, very back of the audience. If you're sitting at the front, like something about the way the acoustics work in there, you can hear them laugh, you can hear them cry, you can hear them scream in horror.
When I watched $25. Yo, what's up? People say they pick their nose, but I never had a chance to because I was born with mine. I'm working and have no idea what the conversation is right now, but wanted to show support.
Thank you.
He doesn't even know what's on the table for today and is showing support. All of you 550 people watching live right now, you got like $250 more before we start making, $233 more before we start making Brett do crazy ass shit. So thank you, Rad Dad Talks. Where are you at, the rest of you guys? You can't ride on each other's coattails forever. Y'all are going to start having, if you want to see the magic happen, You know, Schmobot in. Sorry, continue, Alex.
But yeah, I think I on Letterboxd, I think I saw that 35 movies at the Cinerama Dome, and at the ArcLight proper, at least 100 more. Like just like going up those stairs, and going down the stairs, like and seeing the upcoming movie posters on that LED wall was incredible. It's just the vibe, like the importance of movie going, and all the people that love movie going are there with you, sharing that experience. And I really hope that someone will buy it off, and like keep those theaters going all around the city for all the Los Angeles. And also, like, Netflix is building a campus right next to the lot there across the street. So hopefully they can get part of the funding there to help buy it out. I know that there's a lot of calls for like celebrities and actors and famous people to help save save the theaters, but I don't think they'll be demolished or anything like that. I was very, very much looking forward to In the Heights being my first movie back in theaters in the Cinerama Dome. I hope that can still happen with a Guardian Angel saving grace there, but we'll see. It just sucks that rent is the problem that the company ran into and that they can't pay it, but hopefully someone will be able to save it and we can all go back soon.
So Alex says he doesn't see a world in which it's demolished. Brett, do you think that there's any possibility that the Cinerama Dome gets completely demoed?
I don't think so. I mean, again, it is iconic. It is something, again, though.
Tim Sim donated $20. As someone who haven't been to the Cinerama Dome Theatre in my lifetime but heard from movie fans that it's the Sistine Chapel of movie theatres, what would you describe the theatre in your own words if you'd all been there? It was on my bucket list.
It's very dome-like. It's cineramic feel to it. Real quick before you answer, Winston, it's to me, I just think that, again, please don't turn it into a Pizza Hut or something. Like, or a doctor's office. I've got this doctor's office by my place that is like, has that cool where they had the box office outside. It's still part of it, and it's a doctor's office, and part of it's not a Denny's, but the other one, an IHOP. So yeah, I hope somebody buys it and it turns into some kind of indie little place and not a Pizza Hut.
What if they turn it into like a COVID museum?
Oh,
well,
Jesus, that's dark. Holy fuck, Roxy, who pissed in your Cheerios this morning?
Well, they're not donating for her to torture me. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, well, you guys, we're almost there, except for the fact that we're not, because we still need to rake in that dough to make sure. I mean, I almost feel like I should pitch to you guys what the first thing that I might have Brett do is, but I don't want to spoil it. So we'll keep trying right now. We are $213 away from seeing Brett make the ass of himself for the first time this show, but then every $100 we just get to see it again and again, and it happens again and again. So just get there quickly because y'all are gonna want to see this. Winston, I feel like 17 times I've interrupted you. You talk for a little bit. How are you feeling, honey?
I'm fine. I'm just like, what? So what was the experience in the dome like? I mean, honestly, it was like. It was that same sensation you got going to a planetarium, but for like stuff that, this is weird to say because we all like stars and space, but stuff you maybe care about a little bit more because like you're hyped for a movie and maybe it's because it's a property that you're really into or something you've been watching trailers for months, stuff like that. So that same kind of weird buzz energy you got when you would go on a field trip to a planetarium, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It would kind of give you the same feeling, but like to go see
Michael
like Captain America.
Rectingus donated $30. Hey, haven't been able to watch live lately cause I've been working 12 hours a day for the past 2 weeks. I love and hate far more seasonal work, just showing some support since I can today. Hi, Brett.
Hello.
Love to see it. Thank you so much for watching live today. 12-hour days for 2 weeks is no joke, babe.
That's insane. Which I was going to ask you, what was the last thing you saw in the dome? Did you already answer this?
I saw Parasite. That was the last thing I saw, and thank God.
Okay. Wow.
I love that movie. Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
do not remember the last time I went to the Dome. I went to the Dome more prior to moving to LA than once I moved to LA.
Oh.
Good. Okay, Brett, judgy.
No, I'm just like, that's interesting. Yeah, that you get. It's kind of like, I feel like I went to the beach more when I didn't live here and we visited than I did when it's like, yeah, I live by a beach and I go once every 5 years. So I can see how that happens.
The same thing with the Getty, like when my grandparents were out here. What's up, Winston?
Well, I was going to show you the last thing I saw in the Dome.
Oh.
If the photo will let me. But I saw Crazy Rich Asians the night it premiered with my friends, and the whole cast came out. So Ken Jeong, Awkwafina,
so cool.
The director, everything. It was absolutely crazy. And we actually, if I can find the photo, we took a photo, all our group together. But they happened to be walking by the cast, and they all came and took a picture with us. So we got to hang out with them, and because they saw us out there still buzzing about the movie, especially because it was my sister, who's a writer at the time, was still working at CAA as an assistant, and so she knew Ken Jeong because she was the assistant for Ken Jeong's agent, and so Zoe just goes, "Oh hey," and he goes, "Zoe, oh my God!" And then they just all started talking to us, and we were just hanging out for a while. So it was. To think that was my last experience at the Dome, and it just goes to show how magical that place is. But yeah, man, it'll be sad.
Yeah, if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it happens.
We'll be back there soon. I fully believe that. But I remember seeing Black Panther, the opening night there, Last Jedi, and it was so funny when the trailers were playing for Last Jedi. Jurassic World came on, the second one. And then at the very end of it, someone just went boo, and then everybody just started booing in unison and laughing at that. Saw Endgame and Infinity War there, and those experiences were incredible. Went to a lot of Q&As there as well, so it's a lot of memorable experiences, and I fully believe I'll be back there soon.
I get it, because the funny thing is how certain theaters just do certain things. So obviously the acoustics, the feeling of the Dome, everything like that. I feel the same way about when the Black movie theater closed over at Baldwin Hills Mall that used to be the Magic Johnson Theater.
Oh, yeah.
I saw both Get Out and Black Panther there, and it's some of the best movie-going experiences ever. Because all of the stereotypes of Black people just be talking through movies, especially horror movies, is hella true. And my favorite story by far is at the time I was dating a friend of mine. She's also Black, and we were we're gonna have.
Queefor_Sutherland donated $20. Nothing beat watching Endgame at the Cinerama opening night. The cheers, the sobbing, all the emotions. Still a sad thing, but I fully believe a group will buy it up. Things will be back to normal.
Yeah, Endgame would be dope there. That would be an awesome experience.
That'd have been dope.
Yeah.
So I can't say the word that we called it, so we'll call it a Black venture, since I can't say what we actually called it. But we went to go see it there, and that's the thing. At that movie theater, it is 98% Black people in the audience. So we're sitting there watching Get Out opening night, and all sorts of just random shit happens. So for spoiler alert for Get Out, though it's been years. When he opens the little closet door and he sees all the photos of the people, and someone goes, "Oh shit, she got Tyrone and Darrell and Darrell and LaQuisha. Nigga, you better get out." And that's my one for the day, by the way. But then, when she was eating the Fruit Loops and drinking the milk subret, and then was looking up NCAA prospects, I heard one Black girl go, "This bitch." It was just the funniest thing in the whole world to do that. So theaters can do that.
If you don't need to hear every single word of a movie, or it's not one of those movies that you've been waiting your whole life to see, I'm always fine with the audience having such a collective experience and people joining in. But when you are in a movie theater and you are like so in it and you want to hear every word and you feel like it's your movie and people will not stop talking. Oh boy. Like that is, I honestly, like, I like going to the movie theaters when they're relatively empty. I really like a small crowd in the movie theater, and the ones of us who are there are like dedicated to be there. I love that experience. Like, both theaters are great, but I have a feeling I'm not going to feel comfortable in that for a long time anyway. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to like quarter theaters.
You know what? I'll tell you the best move, Roxy, and you tell me when you want to go. AMC's still doing the private rent out. So just pick the few, like, so we did that on Friday. It's cheaper to watch older movies. It was $99, but I want to say new releases are like $250. They're
like $300.
So like we just literally something like that. Yeah. But like for the old movie, I mean, we went with we just took 10 people, so it cost us all $9, and we just saw Scream in a theater, and we literally had the theater to our fucking selves, and it was amazing. Like you just like we were all again vaccinated, so we all took our masks off once we got in there because we didn't give a shit because it's all us, and we were just sitting there chilling and enjoying it like a film we haven't seen in a while. So like I think that might be the move, because you tell me when.
Triple donated $20. This is to thank you and show my appreciation to what you do. Thank you from Saudi Arabia, and happy Ramadan to all our Muslim friends.
Happy Ramadan.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you to all of you guys who are sending your support right now. And what I will say is that I'm a spiteful bitch. And so we have to get to the game by the 11 o'clock mark, or the game is off the table, you suckers.
Wow.
So what that means is, let's see if Roxy can click chat and do quick math. We need $141. $141 to get to the game by 11 o'clock. If we don't get that in the next 10 minutes, then the game is off the table, because y'all don't even care that I spent all night awake thinking about what to make Brett do. Evil dastards. That's where I'm out at. That's Alex, don't look at me like that.
Going full Roka there.
Yeah, wow.
You did go full Roka. Never go full Roka.
Threatening.
I actually came prepped with a game.
You know? That's true. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
Roka. That's true. He was just anchor with no substance behind it, but at least you had some substance behind
Malcolm,
it.
back
He's gonna watch that back and try and kick my ass.
Malcolm,
you have my full support. Yeah.
Malcolm, careful, because I've got games for everybody some days. You got, well, just wait till I come.
Well, how about this? If we get to like 250, then we'll get some Malcolm lore. I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you how old I am.
Ooh.
At 250.
Yeah, let's say 250. I'll tell you how old I am.
That's
all right.
I mean, considering how yesterday went, that's a pretty good goal.
Real talk though.
Yeah, no, Winston, I'm doing a really good transition right now. Malcolm, I'm excited. It's really good transition. I'm excited to learn about that. I'm also excited to learn more about something that Brett has to share with us. See, Winston, yeah, I told you I'd nail it. Brett, what's going on?
Well, I know, Roxy, you're itching to get back to doing what you love, and so am I. I can't wait. I'm actually going to my niece's baptism, who I haven't met yet. Little baby niece, all right? But I want to make sure the next time I head to the airport, my experience is fast, safe, and easy as possible. That's why I'm excited to talk about Clear today. Okay, Clear is a secure identity platform that creates frictionless journeys at airports and beyond. Move faster through airport security and feel confident returning to who, where, and what you love. With Clear, all you need is you. All you need is you. After a quick one-time enrollment with your government-issued ID, you can use your face and eyes for safer, touchless entry at airports, stadiums, and more. Create your account online before going to the airport, and once you get there, a friendly ambassador helps you finish the process, and you can use Clear immediately. Join over 5.5 million people who are already using Clear. Once you become a member, you can use Clear for faster, touchless, seamless entry across Clear's network of airport stadiums, arenas, concert spaces, offices, restaurants, so much more. Clear members can add up to 3 friends or family members to their account for a discounted rate. And even better, kids under 18 can tag along for free. That's great, and I definitely am looking forward to using this for my next trip. So, Clear is absolutely the best way to help you get back to what you love. They have locations at over 35 airports across the country, making it safer, easier, and faster to reunite with loved ones and take that much-needed vacation. Don't we all need it? It works great with pre-check too. So right now, for a limited time, you can get your first 2 months of Clear for free. Free? Yes, you heard that right. Go to clearme.com/SENlive and use code SENlive. That's CLEARME.com/SENlive. Code SENlive for your first 2 months of Clear for free. Clearme.com/SENlive. Code SENlive. Go do it now.
That message is reading loud and clear, Brett.
Thank you. We did it.
Yeah, you really did. Winston, what were you wanting to say before my not so smooth transition?
No, it's okay. That was the smoothest of transitions.
That's what I was thinking.
I was just saying Malcolm is either like the boss baby and he's like an infant that like has a grown man's brain in it, or he is like 95. I don't think there's an in-between here. I think he's either barely one or he has seen it all. I don't think that there is any sort of splitting this.
I can't tell at all who he is. Like literally, I have no knowledge on it. So I'm gonna need us to hit that 250 so that we can figure it out. So what I've learned from the people also, and this is kind of hysterical. I wish Brett was here for this part, but he's not, and I'll just let you guys know what's happening. Everyone at home is so protective over Brett that they don't actually want to watch him do crazy shit. Like if this was any of us, they would be like, yeah, make him suffer. But when it comes to Brett, they're like, we love you, baby Brett. It's
what a mess.
That's the people, Brett. That's
the people, man.
They don't want to see you feel embarrassed or shameful.
Then why do they pay money for me to host?
No, because you're so great. Guys, they're funny things.
Yeah.
I'm not making him like do something disgusting. They're funny. Y'all trust me a little more than that. No? What? Y'all are crazy.
Wait a minute. Because I know it's Brett and Kate's play date tomorrow. But in prime time, did y'all pick your guests or did Christian do that?
Oh, I didn't even read.
I think Christian picked them.
Yeah, I don't think we got to the point where we got to pick them. I think that was a different price point. I could be mistaken, but you threw me off. I'm like, it's Thursday already. I thought you were talking.
No, it's on Wednesday.
But I thought you were talking about our actual Patreon.
Oh, the actual show.
I'm like, dude, I've got a day off during this pandemic, but wow.
What are you guys talking about right now?
So Kate and Brett are hosting tomorrow. They got to the donation number last week, so Brett and Kate are hosting, and so there was talks of them picking their own guests. So for half a second, I thought that meant that Brett and Kate liked me and they chose me to be on their episode that they're hosting, and then Brett told me that Christian picked them, and I was like, okay.
It honestly didn't even register with me that this was a goal that we had hit and that we were doing it.
At least every single one of you guys is allowed to be here more than once a week. But
I don't know, Roxy. There was a little something that slipped up during one of the shows that Christian said he can't afford you. So I started.
Daniel Medina donated $20. Hey RJ. Great to see you on the GPA yesterday. Let's mess with Brett.
I'm in total agreement with you guys. We've got 5 more minutes.
Dale Paradise donated $40. Do your worst rocks.
Do your worst. That's what it's called. And we're working our way there. As I'm watching Malcolm update us with what we're at. So we have $79 to go in the next 4 minutes to get Brett to do some crazy ass shit. And it's not mean shit.
So crazy. do something crazy.
Anytime somebody chants that, I feel like I am in college again. Oh, I wish.
love
Wouldn't that be great?
college. Hey, I love drinking. Hey, I love women. Hey,
Yeah.
I love college.
You know, Brett. You know.
Yeah. I like college too. Is that the end of that song?
Honestly.
Yep,
pretty
look
much
at that. Brett
nailed it.
Kate, host, Wednesday.
Pretty much nailed it. Alex, tell me what else is going on in the world of entertainment.
Sure, okay. Jordan Vogt-Roberts will direct a live-action adaptation of the anime franchise Gundam for Netflix and Legendary, with acclaimed writer Brian K. Vaughan penning the script. The original series began in 1979 and is set in the Universal Century, an era in which people have emigrated to space colonies because of a growing population on Earth. Those living in the colonies seek their autonomy and launch a war of independence with battles fought by piloting robots known as mobile suits. Roxy, will you be watching a Gundam movie?
When this came out on Twitter and was trending, I had no idea what it was. Was I the only one who was like, what is this thing? Brett, you were the same way?
Yeah, I read the art. I didn't know what it was, and, yeah. So this is, all I could think of was Gangnam when it said, so I thought we were going to whoop them Gangnam style on this.
Well, only if we get to see in the next 3 minutes will we get Gangnam style. Winston, how do you feel? Any thoughts on this movie? Are you familiar?
My bad. It keeps cutting out. Let me see if I turn off my AirPods, because maybe it's something with that, because I couldn't really hear what you said.
Pitch it to him again, Alex.
Yeah, what happened?
Jordan Vogt-Roberts will be directing the Gundam movie. What do you think of that for Netflix and Legendary?
I mean, I'm just excited to see a Gundam movie,
So what's a Gundam movie, Winston?
Well, Gundam as in Mobile Suit Gundam as in, like, the giant robot that you pilot, and, like, probably one of the first shows that got me into anime outside of Dragon Ball Z was Gundam Wing. I mean, Toonami just gave you all that good. And that was one of Gundam. That's the thing. There's giant robots that people control around, but there's one special one called a Gundam made of Gundanium instead of, regular metals and stuff like that. And they're super powerful.
Donated $25. You better not hurt Brett, Roxy.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to hurt Brett. I don't even know that I'm going to get to hurt Brett, because we still have $54 in the next minute and a half. Bring them in, guys.
Kirby French donated $20. First time donating because Roxy is not only the best manager in the league, she's also the best SEN host of all time.
Woo!
Yes. Ouch.
That's why I win all the awards.
I am right here.
Winston, let me have this one. Nobody calls me the best at anything my whole life.
That's a lie. That's a lie, Roxy. You're the best at all the things.
Winston.
You're the best.
I've been managing for longer than anybody other than Finstop. And the first time I ever won an award was for my rivalry with Shannon. My first and only award. I also didn't win a single SEN award, and that's where we're at. Thank you, friends. The people have spoken.
I mean, you'll win one this year for the ladies and y'all's massive takeover, for sure. So there's that for SEN.
Michael Rettingus donated $25. Yes. Hey guys, let's see Brett do something.
Okay. Love that. We need 10 more bucks in the next 30 seconds, and then we will make our way into our Brett portrait of the show. Do your worst. I guess they do want to see you do stupid shit, Brett. They care about you, but they still think you're funny.
Yeah. Who can I Venmo so I can see Brett do stupid shit?
What is there that I could do that's more stupid than what I've already done?
Nothing, Brett. Brett, you're making it so hard because then you make people feel like, oh, what was Brett?
But I think Roxy could be. I think I'm game, guys. Come on. I don't.
It's the first time you've said that in an hour.
Oh, that I'm game to do it? Oh,
yeah.
I thought you read off our text thread.
You have to let people know.
Well, first Roxy said, hey, you up? And I was like, what? And then it was a totally different conversation.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I said, new phone, who dis?
Flashed before his eyes when the words "you up" showed up in that text message. The same way that when Roxy was all like, after what you said.
Ben_Rainer donated $34. Hi gang,
Good,
this
'cause
is
we
to
just
get that
left no
goal.
one.
Roxy's goat of managers from Boston.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
you're a
better be
Bostonite.
Play is what you're saying. That's what
nice.
that's what that's explaining. Hell yeah! Well, we hit the goal just in time. Thank you guys for coming through and wanting to see Brett do some things. I'll try to go easy on him for the first one, but guys, every $100, he's gonna get to do something pretty incredible. I think that for this first one.
Oh man!
All right, Brett, are you in the mood for something silly or? All right. For everybody in here, Alex and Winston, you guys have to be quiet. Brett, for the next minute, you have to talk about penises without ever saying the word penis.
Okay.
Okay, starting in 3, 2.
Oh, sorry. Just to clarify, we're not having a conversation. Everything I have to say
Just
is
you. You're the only person talking.
All right. So, the skin boat is a very interesting part of the body. Sometimes you want to take it to Tuna Town. Sometimes you want to take it to the back door. So when I'm using my own personal staff of righteousness, I like to manscape it, of course, and then I also like to keep I tone it up with a little manscape. This is turning into a manscape ad, but the little soldier sometimes has a little trouble standing at attention, and that's why another thing that is helpful when you're a man of a certain age to help that soldier stand up is Blue Chew. We can all use it because sometimes that little fella just doesn't want to perform, and you just want to get the iron rod to
Ding 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 ding. Oh, we hit iron rod. I mean, I'm really glad that these live reads are sticking with you, Brett.
Yeah, I don't know how I worked in ad reads that aren't even sponsors anymore.
That was they all of a sudden they just send us money because you somehow got both Blue Chew and Manscaped in there.
Yeah, and also if there is a company out there called the Staff of Righteousness, I think that we should be repping them really hard right now. I told you guys I would be gentle with our friend Brett. Maybe next time
with the meat boat into Tuna Town. My God,
I can't believe you said Tuna Town.
That is, I gotta say, I stole that. There's a outtakes of grumpy old men with Burgess Meredith, and he's doing this whole thing where he's looking. And he goes, "Looks like he's gonna take the old skin boat to Tuna Town," and they just did a series of them, and it's hilarious. If you want to see Brett do more things like that, $75 more until our next trip to Tuna Town. Malcolm, I also think didn't we hit your age goal?
We did. You're correct. Okay, so here's what I'll say. I'm gonna be indirect because that makes it more fun.
Oh, okay.
But when I turned 21, I took a trip to Los Angeles. It's the only time I've been there in my adult life, and I saw a movie at the ArcLight Theater. And that movie it had just come out. It was the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Ooh.
Okay, so
okay, I know.
I know how old you are.
Yeah.
So that was 7 years ago. So you're 28?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, same age. Well,
yeah. We just I high-five my screen.
You're 28, Alex?
I will be 28. Yeah.
You're 27.
Yeah, 27. Well, I mean 1993.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Wow.
You're the rooster.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good to know. In case I have any other Three friends. I'll know that y'all are good rooster people. Good. Alex, what else is going on? I think that I'm glad that Winston's excited for that movie that Brett and I have never heard of. Who he
Wait,
Yeah.
is.
I want to keep asking Winston more about it because I'm curious about it. It sounds really fun. I've never watched the anime. What do you think Jordan Vogt-Roberts will bring something cool to this? Because he directed Kong Skull Island Blast,
Staff of
and he actually
Righteousness
has Metal Gear
donated
Solid.
$20. My friend asked me if I had a long-distance girlfriend. I said yes. She lives in another nation. My imagination.
Hell yeah, love to hear it. Guys, we are $45 away from the next thing that we're going to have. What'd I do? That was bad math? What, Winston?
No, I just said 45.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me.
No.
Oh.
That was.
You're
that
on
was,
my team.
I'm always on your team, Roxy. Always.
Same, honey. Except for
Just why that text message was fucking terrifying.
I know. I'm gonna make Brett some text like that as well.
Can you send me a timestamp of when that was? Because y'all did a lot of pranks, and I just want to see the moment in which you ruined my life.
Yep, I absolutely will. All right, Alex, ask your questions to Winston. You want to know what about the movie?
Yeah. What should we be excited for it?
1,000%. I mean, I don't know enough about the director, and I didn't see Skull Island just because I'm not a huge King Kong fan. Though I plan on watching it before I go and see Godzilla vs. Kong in a theater. I held off watching it on streaming because I would rather see it on the big screen. But based off of what people said about Skull Island and people saying how much they liked it, I give a lot of trust to it. I mean, Metal Gear Solid, one of my favorite games ever. I'm very excited to see how that goes. But specifically with Gundam, it's just such a massive franchise that spawned God knows how many different spin-offs. You had just the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and then you got Gundam Wing and Gundam G and Gundam Z and like all these other different versions of it. And I think that he'll kill it. I think he'll absolutely kill it. Based off the fact that, again, if he did Kong Skull Island, Gundams are giant robots.
2,890 donated $20. Corks out.
Woo!
Cox
Was
out.
that cock sack?
Cox
Cox
out.
out.
Cox out.
Cox out
for the girls. Cox out for the girls.
Cox out for the girls. Okay, I was gonna say Cox out for Kong, but yeah, Cox out for the girls.
Cox out for the girls. That means we're $25 away from Brett's next prank. Keep bring them in loud, bring them in proud. Those schmobots, make them go. I guess because Winston's excited, I can be excited for this, but I don't know why. Nothing so far other than Winston looking forward to this is making me like, woo, this is the movie.
But I think that's it. It's just because you're not familiar with the franchise.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing. It's just going to be the case for a lot of people. If you're not familiar and you don't have a trailer, then you're just kind of like, okay, you know.
Yeah. Any more interested now, Alex? Now that Winston talked about it.
Yeah, definitely. I might even try and watch the animes. But I mean, yeah, it sounds like a Pacific Rim with just the robots.
Yeah.
So sounds fun. Why not?
Right.
Bring it on.
You said yeah very loudly. You agree, sir?
I see what I'm familiar with the Pacific Rim. Are the people in the robots, or do they just control the robots?
They're inside them. So there's in the chest plate of the robot is where the cockpit is, and then they have all sorts of cool weapons. Like they got most of them all have like a laser sword of some sort. One of them has like this crazy like beam rifle.
And where is Tuna Town?
Yes, it's by the cockpit.
It's a little south of said cockpit. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like kind of right.
Yeah, I'm just
normally
getting
looks kind of like it kind of either looks like a V or a C, if you will. Kind of like a C, sort of, depending on what angle you're looking at it, you know?
Some might say you might even call it a W.
Well, if you're looking at it straight on, I could see the W, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're looking at it like not directly, but like in its general area, because Tuna Town is like fully taut, you know, it kind of looks like it kind of wraps like a C. So
if you're looking at it the right way, It might even be an M, like Malcolm.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Roxy, are there any? Oh, look at that. Are there any terms that you don't want to hear during Dirty Talk? Are there any things that like make you cringe? You know, that the gentleman might say. I don't know. This just came up because, you know, for my wife, there's no like really sexy way to comment on breasts or boobs or tit. Like she doesn't like tits. She doesn't like, you know, like there's different ones. Like I think everyone is either just totally kind of sounds like a child or is just a little too rough. So that's that. I don't know why I thought about this, but
I get
when
where
we're
she's
talking
coming
about,
from.
you know, Toontown and stuff like that, you know, I was wondering if there's any cringy.
And
you know.
Toontown does remind you of sex, just to be clear. Yeah, okay.
Toontown. That's
Toontown.
yeah.
Is it? Go ahead, Roxy. Go ahead, sorry.
I don't have specifics in that. I get
Unavoidable
where she's
underscore sneeze underscore shut donated $20. Hi guys, first time schmoebiting. Did any of you ever watch Robotech looking at you, Brett and Winston? This Gundam movie gives me hope for a movie. The original Japanese series it was based on is called Macross and was the rival series to Gundam.
officially hit 400 with that. Thank you so much. And we will be making Brett do something else. But also, thank you for your first time support. For anybody who hasn't supported before, it's very easy. You do it by going to Alex. How do you schmo about it?
Streamlabs.com/theshmoedown.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, just keeping you on your toes. Streamlabs.com/theshmoedown. Get the support in. If it's your first time, then we are happy to pop your cherry gently, and we won't even say the word breasts because some of you guys don't like that during that moment. To answer his question, yeah, Winston, what are you thinking?
Isn't it just how you say breasts? If you're like, damn, look at the breasts. Like, that's aggressive. But if you're like, God, breasts though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like how you put a little bit of, like, how you deliver it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're out here be like, damn, look, there's some big ass titties. Like, that's, you know, whoa. But if you're just like.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
But
this all stems from a bit I have that I'm bad at dirty talking, because I'm like, you got real nice boobies. You know, like, so, you know, I wanna put my wee and you're down there, you know. So like that's a bit I have. So I just was thinking of ones that really make people cringe that I might be able to add into that bit, I guess.
Have you tried Hummumadungas?
Hummumadungas? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good suggestion, Malcolm. Very good suggestion. What was his question about the movie? He wanted to know how you guys what?
I don't remember the Robotech. I looked it up. It looks familiar, but I did not watch that one.
All right, I want to get to this next Brett challenge. I'm nervous for this one.
Oh boy,
Brett,
you're nervous.
Brett, what do you think that your mom is doing right now?
Right now?
Yeah,
she's
like
watching.
If you called her, would she pick up?
She probably she'd
okay.
pick up. Oh.
All right, so I want you to call your mom and say to her, between you and me, what do you think of Christian Harloff?
Okay. Let me see here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll time code this just in case something bad is said. You can cut it out.
Well, she watches the show, so she should know.
I mean, we don't know. Between you and me. Hey, Mom. Between you and me.
Hello?
Yeah, she's definitely, I could tell by the tone of her voice, she's watching. So, yeah, between you and me, what do you think of Christian?
Are you behind?
Are we behind in money?
No, you're. When I'm watching, you haven't called me yet.
Oh, yeah, this is like on those radio shows where you turn off your radio when they call you. That's why they do that.
Turn off.
Yeah.
No. Yes, Mrs.
You shut off your YouTube, or we get an echo of your YouTube.
Mrs. Sheridan. Mrs. Sheridan, there is a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay, so.
There's a delay. Okay.
Is this good content, guys?
No, it's really good.
For the audio listeners.
He's never going to listen because...
Turn it off.
Yeah.
The volume.
Wait, guys.
Oh my goodness.
What might be a funnier bit, I could help my mom figure how to delete. She always has like one email she can't delete on her iPad. That would be a good 30 minutes of conversation. But yeah, so what do you think of Christian?
I think Christian is very funny and he's a great guy.
There you go. She knows how to keep my job.
Very good. Very good. Happy to hear from her. Thanks for being a team player.
And yet with all this dirty talk, I still haven't left and gone for my walk yet. I'm still listening.
Are you still having that medical problem?
No.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, love you too, honey. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm on there to watch the shows I'm on that are ever.
So wait, so what you're telling me is she heard me talk about the Cinerama Dome doing it in the butt? She heard all that.
Yeah. Well, no, she always does, and it's funny. The worst part is though when you guys come up with a new term that I have to explain. Like I refused when WAP came around. She's like, "What's WAP?" I said, "Nope, Google it. Not gonna have this." I mean, my mom worked in the medical field. I'm open to talking about bowel movements and sexual things, but that was at the point where I was like, "Nope, you have an iPad, Google that. I am not going to have this conversation."
Oh, wait a minute. I got it. So we have WAP, right? We also got BAT. Damn, those some big ass titties. Well, that's how you refer to it as BAT, yo. Yo, she Bat woman.
Try that.
Whoa, Bat woman. Oh shit.
All right, y'all. For $100 more, we're gonna get Brett to do something even worster. Something.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You said do your worst, and so I will do my worstest, and the worster, and the worsties coming up very soon. Yeah, the Worcestershires, whatever that means. Alex, anything else going on in the world of entertainment?
Yeah, let's talk about this. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, because the trailer was released showing some action and laughs in the Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and Selma Hayek starrer. The sequel is set to release on June 16th. Roxy, what did you think of the trailer, and are you looking forward to seeing the sequel?
I like anything Ryan Reynolds is in. It seemed like we were seeing some similar beats to movies that we've seen of his before, and just the kind of his delivery. I think that the Bodyguard's wife, is that the name of the movie?
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. I can't get it right anytime I try to say it. It looks funny enough. It looks funny enough. Honestly, it gave me some goofy vibes that I was like, I definitely will be watching this. Is this going to be a movie to win all the Oscars? Certainly not. But does it look silly and fun? Yeah, I think so. Brett, did you watch the trailer?
Oh, there was a trailer?
Good. Winston, did you see the trailer?
I was looking at houses.
I'm so excited about this. The only person I can really rely on, I've worked with him for years and years, minus the years part. Malcolm, did you see the trailer? Good.
Pass.
All right, Alex, my actual
I could do this, Roxy. I could put it on mute and I could do a trailer reaction without playing the trailer. You do that while Alex tells me how he really felt about this.
Yeah, it looks fun. I mean, it's a throwback to like old 90s buddy cop stuff. I was really hyped for the first one, was kind of let down. I hope that isn't the same here. And I wonder if people are getting tired of Ryan Reynolds and like if his shtick will ever get old. That's what I'm kind of looking to see about this, and like Free Guy, Deadpool, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And another thing that
is one of the good guys, and I think that right now we're just rooting for Hollywood good guys.
That's true.
So we might give him a pass, even though the originality might be lacking, or not, or not.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious to see how the general public feels. But also, the thing that really annoys me in this with this movie is that there's no article in the title. It should be The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. just Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. That's kind of annoying. It's just Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. I don't know. There's just something feels grammatically incorrect about that.
Tell me more.
It should be the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, because you're talking about Ryan Reynolds' character, the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. If it's just Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, then it just doesn't seem like it's a singular subject. I don't know.
It just sounds like 3 words.
Exactly.
You think Winston's also watching right now? Is that what we're watching? And Brett is too? I mean, Brett feels like he's been watching.
I'm watching it too.
It's because the Hit Me Baby One More Time is on. That's why. No, I liked it. It looks, I mean, I haven't seen the first movie, but is it anywhere to stream? I'll watch it tonight.
Wait, are you kidding that there's a first movie to this?
Yeah, yes. The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah, The Hitman's Bodyguard. This is a sequel, girl.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So the funny thing is, Roxy out here watched the trailer. She didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. For sure, I knew that. I do like in the trailer when they do hit me and then hit me and then it's hit me again and then hit me baby one more time. I like any kind of trailer that like chops up songs like that, and also Free Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
Right. Yo.
That was a good part. I just watched it. That was a good part when they did the hit me, and came out of nowhere that they did kind of some boob jokes with Selma Hayek. That one just blew me away. I couldn't believe that they would do something where they would make a joke where he's riding a motorcycle with his face and her boobs, because that's not.
Well, they're not going to go to.
That's not an easy bit to go to.
In a thriller, that's some bat.
They should have probably gone to Tunatown instead, but they didn't know.
There it is. Just the one.
They just didn't know. This is a sequel to a movie that came out
2017. Yes.
In theaters.
In theaters.
Yes, it did.
With the same cast.
With Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson and Selma Hayek.
And your winner.
By way of moronic knockout. All right.
I didn't know it either, Rox. I didn't know it either.
Wow. I think I do this for a living.
That shouldn't help you.
Yeah, I don't feel better about it based on that. What would make me feel better is if we wrangled in $100 more to make Brett do something silly again. Get in your Schmoebots. Now we know that you just go to streamlabs.com/the-schmoedown.
Yeah, there you go.
Schmoedown. Yeah, buddy. She got it right that time. Anything else, Alex, going on in entertainment?
Yeah, we do have in the entertainment sphere. We got Schmoedown this week. We have the FCL today at 3 p.m. on the Twitch, on our Twitch channel. So make sure you check that out at 3 p.m. We have, if you give me 1 second, I can pull that up. We have Knight versus Harley and Devin Stewart versus Kofi Outlaw.
Oh, I'm really excited to see how Kofi does. Because definitely my eye's been on him for a minute.
There you go. So yeah, that's what the FCL is for. Getting that new blood in the Schmoedown.
Winston, have you checked out FCL yet?
I have checked the FCL. I'm actually very impressed with these players, man. And I feel like, it is giving us a number of options if we need to call somebody up now, or stuff to look out for next year, stuff like that, So like I'm glad that this is something that's happening, because it's giving these players a shot to show their stuff. And they're really showing their stuff, man.
Yeah, I agree. It's awesome. Alex, what are other things?
If you missed any of those FCL matches that aired in the past 2 weeks, you can subscribe to Schmoedown Extra's YouTube channel and check it out there. As far as the Schmoedown League proper, we have Adam Witt versus Thomas Harper in a Star Wars match. That's live right now for all the patrons. And if you're not a patron, come on, it's only $1 and you can get this match early. If you're not a patron, it'll be airing tomorrow at 2 p.m. And on Thursday, we have Jeffrey Kahn versus John Flickinger. And on Friday, we got Lon Harris versus Drew McWeeny in a singles match. Any of you excited for what we got going on this week? Who your picks?
Well, obviously, I'm assuming, Winston, that you're picking McQueenie in this one. So,
yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
I think that a lot of people are probably putting their money on McQueenie, but I do think that Lon is more ripe for the picking right now.
I mean, there's a couple things you got to remember. Lon's not super happy about what happened in that Shazam match. Also, from the standpoint that, like, Lon, I think what people got to remember, Lon's been in the game for a while. And Drew has been out for over a year. And so I know people love to go, ring rust isn't a thing. I mean, it 1,000% is, especially if you remember, he didn't play any digital matches. His last match was a studio match. I think where Mara was different is Mara was at least around Dan the whole time. So whether or not she actually played it, I think that she was gaining experience just being around it. You know what I mean? So I honestly think that Lon has a big advantage here, but we'll see what happens.
Ring rust, I think, is a thing for certain players, and you don't know which ones until they're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also the game changes constantly. And strategies change constantly, and even as new wheel slices get added and whatnot, that's where rust can come in. So I think it's kind of anybody's game there. I'm excited to watch that match for sure. It's gonna be a good one. Thanks for letting us know, Alex, about all of those incredible
Yes.
We appreciate so much. I think are we still, is it possible that we are 100 away from Brett doing something silly again? Like,
what?
Guys, you've seen that I'm not dicking on him too hard. Although, vengeance will be mine for this next $100. You'll see.
Roxy, that makes me think that, because of the way I'm feeling, I might need to seek some help. And perhaps I could tell somebody about our latest sponsor, this podcast that's sponsored by BetterHelp.
Yeah, so much.
There we go. So
I agree.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. If there's something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, like a global pandemic, maybe, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's a professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You can get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, so you won't have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they can make it easy and free to change counselors anytime. So if you're not vibing with your counselor, switch over a different one. Try a couple out. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. All right, so visit betterhelp.com/SENlive. That's better, HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in over 50 states, in all the 50 states, that is, not over, all. Special offer for SEN Live listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/SENlive. That's better, HELP.com/SENlive. Go do it. Take care of your mental health, people. We talk about it all the time. Thank you for your time.
No, it's really good that you nailed that, talking about that, and that we get to keep that sponsor, because I'm sure what we're not going to do, based off you saying that me making you do these crazy things is making you need to get help. Yeah, no, that's
I just thought it was.
That's going to bring in the dollar bills. The Brett fans out there that were like, we don't want to torture Brett, and Brett's like, not only are you torturing me, but because of this, I have extreme turmoil, and I got to get help. So yeah, that's going to bring the Schmoebots for sure. I'm positive of it.
I've already had fun with this, and as much as it frightens me, I'm excited to see what Roxy has in store. So please regardless of how I made that transition into that ad read, please send that money in and have, the grin on her face every time she brings these up, it's frightening, but it's an exciting frightening.
Yeah, but nobody cares about my joy, Brett. Nobody cares about
what you're doing,
joy.
Roxy, is like good anal.
Thank you. That's what
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
No,
Winston missed that whole thing.
Yep, no, continue with that thought. Yeah, often I am told that what I am doing is like good anal. That is a sentence that has been said to me several times in the past, and I appreciate it every time.
Live at the Roxy. It's like the good kind of anal.
Oh my God.
Thank you for making a new slogan.
Shit.
Wow, it's a really good new slogan for the show. I'm gonna have to figure out how to
fly off the shelves.
Mugs, t-shirts, where does it stop? It really.
I love it. Live at the Roxy, and then on the back, it's like good anal.
The good kind of anal. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about that. Alex,
I would buy so many of those, Roxy.
Good. All right, we'll make it. It will happen. Alex, tell me what the people are talking about in the way that they support. What's that place called?
Streamlabs. All right. Inappropriate Katie says, "Wait, are we spanking people now? If I knew it was that kind of party, I'd stick my toe in the mashed potatoes."
Yeah.
Inappropriate Katie also says, "From the sound of his voice, Malcolm is 1. Tall, 2. Skinny, 3. Has reddish brown hair, 4. Has brown eyes, 5. Has 2 tattoos, 6. Likes Panic at the Disco, 7. Is left-handed, 8. Plays the guitar, 9. Once played soccer, 10. Hates whiskey." How many did I get right?
If we get $90 more, I'll tell you how many of those are right.
Damn, you know how to play the game. Let's go.
Love to hear that, Malcolm. Love to hear that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Justin Square says, here it goes. Time for another episode of Roxy at the Cookout. So, Roxy, a couple of weeks ago, I gave you the scenario of leaving the cookout early to get ready for an audition or to stay for the cha-cha slide and the Cupid Shuffle. So I've been thinking, how are your dance skills? Do you know how to do the wobble? How about the electric slide and the nay-nay? Happy Tuesday, SEN crew.
I love this game. I love it every time. It's almost like I sent it myself. Thank you. Who sent it in?
Justin Square.
Justin Square. Man.
Justin Square. Here's what I will say. Many Jews have 2 left feet. We are not known for our incredible dance moves. But that being said, there's no dance floor that exists that I'm not on. I am obsessed with dancing. I have the best time dancing. So I don't think it's really about how good I am. Like, I'm a goofy dancer. I'm a silly dancer. I'm doing my thing. Yeah, I of those, certainly I can fuck with the electric slide the hardest. But I'm always willing to learn and participate in any dance. Am I like gonna be the girl on the dance floor that all the guys are like, that girl's hot? No, but like, do I look like I'm having a good time? Yeah, because I'm having the best time ever. So
that's the funny thing about you, Rox. You have this aura of just like this very just like super hot like, oh my God, like what a goddess. And then I've seen you sometimes like kind of do little moves, and then it's like, oh shit, she's a nerd. Like,
yeah, I'm so dweeby on the floor. Like, I love to dance, but like nothing about me when I'm dancing is like, try to like get it. It's just all I'm so silly. Like, I can't. I love dancing though.
That's 1,000%
joy.
Because like my favorite GIF is definitely the one that I don't know where the background is, but there's like words that come out. It's you just doing your little head bob thing.
I'm singing, getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have flow, and that's just the truth. What I have is heart. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the moves; it's the joy and the heart you put into it.
Well. Yes, but also no, you're gonna get clowned because Black people are sassy.
Right.
But
I'm still gonna dance anyway. I'm not gonna be embarrassed enough that I'm not gonna dance, and I'm okay being dicked on while I'm dancing because I am having a ball. I
Is
don't
that a
care.
term you want to use, or
I get what you were going for, Brett, but you already talked about how I'm the good kind of anal, so I guess I'm getting dicked on anyway.
Roxy, Kristen has mastered the wobble now and the Cupid shuffle and all that, so she can teach you. So you'll be fine.
Well, there is a crossover though, because a lot of like those dances are bar and bat mitzvah dances we had to do. So yeah, you know, there's a crossover. There's a crossover with the cookout and the bar and bat mitzvah. Yep. Yep. Guys, send in those schmobots. Let's make Brett do weird shit. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice. I've already said it 15 times. Let's go. I think we're still $100 away from the next one. That's 5 people giving 20, or 10 people giving 10, or 2 people giving 50, or 1 person giving 100. I'm doing math so fast right now that deserves a fucking donation.
What if 14 people want to donate?
Yeah.
If 14 people want to donate, then they should each donate $100.
Jose Montalvo donated $100. Roxy, here is my support. Do your worst.
Thank you, Jose.
Do you think it's because of my math? Was it because of my math? Was it because of my math?
It's definitely a math.
Fuck yeah. You rock. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me do my worst. So we are officially up with another Do Your Worst for Brett Sheridan. While I'm doing this, guys, we are 90 away from getting him to do something else. Get them in now, because this show is wrapping up in 23 minutes. Yeah, math. I haven't taken a math class since I was 14 years old. Okay. All right. This is a text message that you're gonna have to read us the response to once you get it, Brett.
All right.
Okay, this is the full text, and it's going to Kate Mulligan.
Okay.
The text says, "Hey, texting you the second I saw. Period. Are you okay? Question mark. Assuming you didn't mean to post that picture on your story. Period. Never thought I'd see your," and then eek face.
All right. Hey, texting you the second I saw. Are you okay? Question mark. After seeing that.
Assuming you didn't mean to post that picture on your story.
Oh, I'm assuming you didn't mean. Okay, I'm a slow typer.
Assuming you didn't mean to post that picture on your story.
Oh my goodness.
Period. Never thought I'd see your, and then insert emoji face. Eek.
Picture on your story. On your Instagram? I guess she knows what that here. See, this is me.
She's hip. She's hip.
On your fleets.
Didn't think I'd ever see your
eek
face.
Yep. So read it to us one more time, Brett. What's going on?
All right. Hey, texting you the second I saw, comma, are you okay? Assuming you didn't mean to post that picture on your story. Didn't it changed it. Didn't think I'd ever. Didn't think. I'm a good texter.
That's really good.
I'd ever see your, and then what is it?
You can insert any emoji you want here. It could be a.
Is it this one, like the teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what she said. All right. Oh. Or is that one? Oh, that's a different one. I did the. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see. You know, this is busy time for Kate, so we'll see if she gets back to me.
Yeah, but if you get a text and you think you posted something, usually you look pretty fucking quickly. So
I'm gonna go look at her story real fast before she starts freaking out.
Well, what is you looking at her story gonna do?
Oh, there's nothing there. There's no story, so this may not work.
No, but that's the point. She's gonna think she on accident posted something.
No. I know, but then yeah, I know, but it might. I don't know. We'll see.
What's wrong with you? It's a good one.
It is a good one. I just feel like.
All right. I'll do it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I just wanted to see.
The next one I do will be Winston approved one. So send in 90 for Winston to approve of my efforts.
I was just really hoping like there was something on there that she would look at it and panic and be like, "Is there something wrong with this?" Like, I don't know. Matter.
I gotta wait. What?
She said, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. So what do I say? Just quick check. You better delete it or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or did you get hacked or something? Or
yeah. Did you get hacked?
Yeah, I like that.
Right, you're born to do this. I'm so happy. The panic she must feel right now. Oh, why is this the kind of stuff that makes me so happy?
It's a good thing the conversation before that was that she was having a rough week. But no, this will make it funny.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, what? When do I let her off the hook?
Wait, what'd she say?
She said, which account?
Oh.
Your Instagram. But she has a personal and she has a public. Should I say her public or personal? Just more embarrassed. Probably the public.
Well, I'm more upset right now because I think I only know one of them.
I agree. That's exactly how I feel. I feel betrayed.
What the fuck?
I feel fucking betrayed.
Be anything.
Yeah, public. Public. And then maybe take a picture of a naked person from the internet and send it to her. You guys, Job Wally or whatever says, not a fan of mean Roxy. Sorry. You want to know what's happening? Because I have a vagina, people are like, women aren't allowed to fucking be mean. This isn't even me being mean. If any other guy, if Christian was doing this, Joe Bawali, you would be like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
All right.
That's so funny.
Her stories are empty. Do I let her in now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you let her know. You let her know. But that's the truth. That's the truth of y'all's inherent fucking dick slapping, anal loving, motherfucking Tuna Town going to fuckers.
Tuna Town going to.
Doing a Christian. I was like, wait, what is happening? Why all of a sudden are we?
It's funny. It's funny. All right.
She was shitting herself. She was on her way to get her first vaccine. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
She just texted me, hate you so fucking much. She's crying laughing. Ha 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 ha. Love you. See, it's all fun. She's a good sport. Peekaboo puss in the house, bitch.
Yeah. Also, Brett, are you really that upset about doing any of these things?
That one, I thought she would get it, and when she didn't, I started to feel bad. Because, like, I thought she would know, and then I'm like, oh, no, she knows. I have to keep going with this. So that one was a little rough.
Oh, she says, love you.
I think the funniest thing about calling my mom was not even getting to the part is me having to tell her to shut off her, like, the whole bit was just, no, you got to shut off the show. You can't watch the show and text at the same time.
Yeah, no, that's fire. You keep it up. It's totally fine. And if that's the case, if y'all are that upset about Brett having to do it, fine. Give him to me. I don't give a fuck. Like,
right,
I'm fine with it. Like, he's a grown ass adult. If he didn't want to do it, Brett would say, I won't do it. But he is cool with it. So everybody chill the fuck out. Let Roxy cook.
All right. I've got a couple that I could send Winston's way. If we get to 600, so that is $90 more, then I will give one to Brett and one to Winston. You'll get a double whammy. There'll be two separate ones, but one to Brett and one to Winston. God, I don't even care if y'all are enjoying this. I needed this. I needed this.
He
This is
said,
for me.
you know when your body gets all hot all over because you're panicking? Yes,
yep,
I do know that.
Yep.
We should tell her that she should make sure that she checks out BetterHelp. And that's how you do that. All right, Alex, talk to me about what the people are saying in the Streamlabs.
Morse Code Z said, let's find out, Brett. Glenn Caesar also said, "Do your thing, Roxy." So we have been doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
John Eugene says, "Loving the show, guys. Keep killing it." Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, John.
All right, Dagan says, "Trying the Streamlabs thing again today. Hope it's working. Hello? Is this thing on? Roxy, yes. I think I found your doppelganger. Do you know the wrestler Chelsea Green? She looks like your twin. Google Chelsea Green wrestler for reference. Cheers, y'all." Chelsea.
I never know whether Green's with an E at the end or not.
It is not, apparently.
Oh. All right.
But I get that. In names, you would... I see that.
What are you saying?
I sort of see it, but not really.
Oh, you're looking.
Yeah.
I get, in this picture, I get her energy.
There's one of her with brunette hair that looks exactly like you when you had dark hair.
Oh. I'll take it. She's cute. Thanks, friend.
Okay. I'm getting the vibe. I got a Roxy vibe. Yeah.
All right, Roxy, I'm texting you the one I'm talking about. Hold on.
I think I know. Yeah. Is she? Does she have devil horns on? No.
No, it's in front of a SmackDown picture.
Well, if I had devil horns on, I gotta watch out for all of the.
Oh Lord.
Okay. I see it.
All right, keep going.
It's a compliment, Lex. It's a compliment, Lex. What the hell is your name?
Lexi. I'm Lexi. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Lexi. $90 more for another one for Winston and Brett. That's what I'm talking about, baby. For all of you suckers in here who love to see it too, despite how mean I am. She's just so mean.
I think you're prettier than her, Roxy. That's what I will add to it.
Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Alex, what else are they saying?
Well, the last one we have for now is from Sir Joker, who says, what up, peoples? I'm obsessed with Roxy. #B and Anomaly.
Love him. Fucking great dude. Be an anomaly. Faux show.
That's all we got for now, Rox. So,
the people.
Keep
12 minutos.
The people. They're really fucking with us.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, Brett. It's hard. It's hard out here.
When they trying to get this money for the rent, when the Cadillac cash money spent, and got a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Maybe we should learn more about Malcolm. Maybe that would help. Malcolm?
Yeah.
Tell us more.
There was that one goal that we definitely surpassed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the list was tall, skinny, has reddish brown hair, has brown eyes, has 2 tattoos, likes Panic at the Disco, is left-handed, plays the guitar, once played soccer, and hates whiskey. Currently, none of those are true.
Wow.
Not one of those is true?
No, I grew up really skinny, but that time makes fools of us all. I wouldn't call myself skinny, but I'm not a very big guy. I'm not a very tall guy either. So, I don't know. I know how to play the guitar, but I don't practice anymore and haven't for a long time.
Are you looking to get taller though? Is that one of your goals?
I'm working on it every day. I go outside and I do my Winnie the Pooh stretches.
Where are you from, Malcolm?
Ooh, that might be another prize.
Maybe if we get another $90.
Can you give me a region?
Guess. I bet you can guess. Can you guess based on my accent?
The Midwest?
That's a good guess.
Let's see here.
Is he from Chicago, you think?
No. Midwest. Doesn't have
talked about it before on the show.
Doesn't have that Dakota's feel to him. Minnesota, but not a thick accent. That's my guess. Missouri. Never mind. Missouri is my final answer.
I don't even know if he's gonna tell us.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a price point.
Well, I'll tell you. If we get $90 more.
Look at, hey.
Right. So here's the deal. For $90 more, we're going to have Brett do something funny. We're going to have Winston do something funny. And we're going to find out where Malcolm is from. If y'all don't want to hear any of that stuff, then I guess I really didn't do my job for this show today. And I guess Christian does deserve to never have me host again. It's just,
you hit the minimum. You hit the minimum. We're good.
I know, but I'm not a minimum kind of gal.
I know you killed it last time. It was too easy for you last time. That what was it? The Truth or Dare? Was that the last one you did? That one was just like.
We had a good job. The strip one. The strip one did well. The Truth or Dare one did well. And then what was the most recent one that did well too?
The Truth or Dare was last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was nice.
So that was the one. It's okay. So now I've learned. You guys are helping me. When I come for Brett.
Last week was 2 truths and a lie.
Right.
Yeah, the Truth or Dare did, all of those did well.
Yeah.
But now I'm learning that people like everyone to play, and Brett is protected at all costs. It's got to make you feel pretty good, Brett.
Thank you, fans. But also, I feel bad because I wanted Roxy to get that money.
Well, it's not really me. Not really.
For Christian's pool. If you saw the show the other day, that was
for Christian's
above ground pool.
Yeah. He was talking about how it went to other things, and we're like, shut up, it's for your pool. And he's like, yes, it's for my pool. And then when you get a donation, I said, oh, he just got a slide for his pool. So
it's a really good bit that might win next year.
Yeah.
The best
recurring bit.
Yeah. Oh, my least favorite person, Joe Buali. Let them do embarrassing to you, Roxy. Then we'll see. Hey, if anyone else ever wants to plan a show, I'm down to be embarrassed. Torch me. Make me do a crazy ass shit. I
have a question, Roxy, because I was very disappointed when you wouldn't do an exhibition Schmoedown match with me. Is there a price point that you would do that? Definitely not during this show. We won't get to it. But would there be a price point that you would do an exhibition match with me?
I told Christian if it was a charity stream, I would do any exhibition match.
Nice. Okay.
And that was 3 years ago. And that would be the only reason. Because there's no reason for me to do it. I don't care about making money off of that. And it will be miserable for me. I hate it so much. So unless I'm raising money for a cause, unless it's like we're trying to help people out, there's just no need for me to do an exhibition match. Because Brett, there's not matches where you don't get a single answer. Like,
yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
I often go entire matches, even things I know like the back of my hand, where when they're asked, I don't know the answer. Like, I don't.
Yeah. There's moments where I after things were answered, like, it's so crazy how you suddenly just forget like Steven Spielberg in the middle of a, like you're going, what? It's like, there's certain actors when they ask those questions, suddenly you just forget every famous actor you ever know. You can see their face, you can see the film. So it's tough, but I think you could do better than you lead on. But what you're telling me is if something makes you uncomfortable and it scares you, you shouldn't do it? What
I'm telling you is if something makes you uncomfortable and it scares you, you should only do it if it's for a good reason.
Oh, okay.
Or if it's...
I thought just Christian asking you to do it was the reason that you had to do.
Why do you, Brett? Why? Who would win, Alex and Winston? Who would win between the two of you guys?
In what?
In a Schmoedown match.
Schmoebot match.
Yeah.
Depends on what wheel we hit, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because I would give Alex the edge if I'm just being real, but partially not really. I don't know if he's out here training or not, because having to train my players is making me a little bit of a force. But then also, if you give me a category that I know, like, I don't know if Alex necessarily stands a chance, but if you're giving me kind of general, just whatever, I give Alex the edge all day.
What's your strongest wheel slice, Winston?
Why would I tell you that so you can use that against me?
Yeah.
Winston, you don't play.
They're both coming, girl. Manager Bowl coming.
Yes.
I won't be playing in that either.
Why not?
Unless I'm telling you the only circumstances.
And if you guys like this, you should definitely go and tweet him about it. I pitched the idea that we do a Manager Bowl, and the winner of the Manager Bowl, and we would have to say that Sam isn't allowed to play. He can send a proxy. That's not fucking fair. He's a former two-belted champion.
Roxy proxy.
Yeah.
That essentially the Manager Bowl happens, and so those extra matches during Spectacular, that whatever manager wins, you're guaranteed one of those matches for your faction. So we don't play for any points.
Why would I ever do that? You also were a player.
What?
You were also a player. Like, if Sam can't play, you can't play.
Well, no, but I wasn't a champion.
Why would I ever agree to doing that?
You work in the industry, girl. Like, honestly, you, Shannon, Kate, myself, obviously Sam.
It's not the same thing. You played. You were a player in the SCHMOEDOWN.
I understand that, but again, I wasn't out here competing.
You're
I guess I got
pitching it because you know it guarantees you a spot.
I got to a #1 contender match for teams. That is the farthest that I went.
You're pitching this because you know it will get you a spot. That's what you're pitching.
That's not true. I actually have faith that you would kick some serious ass. I think you were.
No, you don't, Winston. I'm telling you, I go matches without knowing a single answer.
How have you been managing your teams this whole time and you have known nothing? I don't
retain information that way unless I'm really trying to study for something. I don't know anything, and that's on fleek. All right, we're gonna be getting out of here in the next couple of minutes. I cannot believe it. I'm really sad now. I was so happy.
We did get one Streamlab in from CDAC guy over there, Roxy.
Thanks, CDAC guy. Thank you, CDAC guy.
He says, hello, SEN crew. Roxy, who would win in a triple threat match in the World Girls Wrestling? Roka said that you would be eliminated immediately, and it would be between Steph and Dorina. However, Steph said you are scrappy and would come back to take the win. Agree?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that Roka saying that shows that after all these years, Roka has literally zero idea who I am. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way. Steph's a D1 athlete. So she's very effing strong, and Dorina doesn't mind murdering people. So it definitely would get. But I'm the only one of the three of us who actually fights. I'm the only one who's gotten in any kind of fight. So when you've never been in a fight before, then I like many fights, and I'm small, so I'm pretty good. I've had to overcompensate my entire life. I think I probably would win, but there's a shot that D or Steph would win, but probably me. And Roka, what? And Xenohour says Roka booked Roxy to win. Alex, are you gaslighting me?
What? Oh, no, that's what he said. He would book it so that Roxy would come back in the very end and beat everybody else.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd get early. They take care of you, but then you'd come out at the end and totally destroy them with a machete. I think he said, which I thought was a little. I thought that might have been a little harsh. I don't know if that's WWE standard.
Machete's intense.
Machete.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to get out of here. And that means that I will see you guys next week, even though everybody else will see you all the other days because they're here all the time. And that will be the way that it is. What, Winston?
Girl, you hosting. I don't host no more.
Not after today. I'm not. Yeah, let's watch it all fall down. I'm really excited for tomorrow's show, though, because, Brett, you get to sit in this seat with Kate. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I was feeling okay until Winston reminded me of that. Yeah, I think with Kate, I'll do a lot better. Flying solo, I don't like, but I think we will do okay as a team. And maybe I should start discussing after she comes down from her anxiety attack. But I just realized that if she's getting vaxxed today, she might be in a whole different sitch tomorrow. So hopefully she doesn't get bad side effects, but we might have the Roxy effect. But that was your second, right? When you were
I had a very high fever for that show.
Yeah.
But I still
such good
up.
spirits, though. Like, it was like, I would be like, F you guys, I'm out of here. You were just like, yeah, man.
Yeah, because no matter what, do your job. Brett, you're really selling that show tomorrow. I don't think you have to, though. Everybody go show up, support Brett and Kate tomorrow on SEN Live and every other day. Winston, you're going to be there tomorrow, too? And Alex, you're going to be there tomorrow? Oh, literally, and Malcolm, too. Yeah, it's literally going to be this, except replacing me with Kate, which is probably better off. Much love to everybody on behalf of Brett Sheridan, Alex Marzoña, Winston A. Marshall, Malcolm, whatever his last name is, I guess we'll never know, and Roxy Striar. That's me. We'll see you guys tomorrow for SEN Live.
If you love SEN Live, then check out Dan Murrell's podcast, All My Movies, where each episode he pulls a movie from his personal collection off the shelf for a deep dive into the stories behind how it was made and what these movies mean to Dan and film lovers everywhere. It's Wednesdays, 4 p.m. PST. Peace.